All right, we are straight into the action here, folks. Not wasting any time at all. Stodo spamming away in towards mid. I mean, neither side wasting time, to be fair. Trav, they're just charging straight in. Very unconventional pistol here from ex-ENEIDA. Somehow making it work for a 3 versus 3. And, well, the bomb can't get in towards the site. This is, again, all over.
Yeah, he's gone back to a donut instead. Very fast red room control for ex-ENEIDA. And obviously Koi did well to battle up against that, to be honest. But in comes Adam. He knows he's got the dualies. 2 guns are better than 1. And he catches Polbandana with not many bullets left in his clip. That's an easy kill. But Munch is sticking here. And they're not checking the corner. Thankfully, there are 3 players just hopping around. So he still only gets the 1. It's now Buria in the clutch. Mopoz, it's a nice headshot. The dualies just go fast and furious, and it works out for them. Good start to Ancient for Movistar.
Solid start into things. We'll see what ex-ENEIDA want to do here. Whether they go for a buy or not. They will indeed go for it. Makes sense. So early on into the game, you know, keep that pressure on, and yeah, you can have something solid to work with here, in all fairness. So we shall see if they can make it work, but a keen start for that there CT side. I'm definitely curious as to what ex-ENEIDA have got planned. All on the Galils? I don't know, man. That leaves you with very little utility here.
Yeah, we would like to see one MAC-10 with a little bit more, perhaps, to work with. Stodo jiggling, waiting for a shoulder. Needs to be careful. Sortowski could do something with this, and there we go. He'll now throw down his incendiary. Thankfully, of course, there is an insurance policy. That is just on the boost. Good opening for Movistar. One Galil removed already. Of course, they do have some form of lane control, but there are 3 players on B for Movistar Koi. So, with them re-aggressing here, the timing could be pretty nice. Can they catch a few before they go into Jaguar? Head spotted, but they need to be careful now because they'll just switch their attention back. Can they pounce at a good timing? Because obviously they are focused on long. Hopefully that smoke goes up toward K, but a great timing.
Decent look here for Movistar Koi. ex-ENEIDA, not too many options for them. They're still going to look towards B here. Try and make that work. A couple of smokes to play with, but yeah, not looking too likely at all at this point for my money. We'll see. Might be able to just brute force their way in at the very least to a bomb plant. But beyond that, not so sure what they're going to be able to get done here. They've given them the space. So yeah, bomb goes down a lot easier than I was expecting. Movistar Koi, though, they just want the rounds, really.
Oh, okay. That could set up something here. And of course, there they are, kitless. Movistar Koi. Flashing toward K. That pushes them forward, but S4 are just hitting so many tags with the scout, the headshot to start. They're going to have to hold the bomb at some point, maybe body block their way through to victory. Davy G and Just will get 1 apiece, but they still need to hold this bomb. And Polbandana had a chance, but he stopped it. And now a 1 versus 1. Soltovsky has forced them off the plants. And he's had a superb round. Quad kill for Soltovsky. Started off by that lovely headshot. So many tags hit. He's tagged his way through to an equalizing force.
Mental. Absolutely mental stuff. We shall see here if they can keep it rolling and keep it going. Yeah, just a crazy, crazy round from ex-ENEIDA once again. They are absolutely loving these wild plays. Unconventional pistol and well, an unconventional finish into that one. Aggression coming round here from Movistar Koi. Mopoz going to be the first to fall, though. And unfortunately, Trade's not really there. They are moving quite quickly towards the A-bomb site. There is a bit of presence from Stodo. Ready to have it out. Head. Quite able to convert.
Hello, Just. Goodbye, Just. Go next round. Gonna be a funny go for Movistar Koi, and ex-ENEIDA have a chance to build up now on T-side Ancient. It's starting to get a bit scary for Movistar. This is not where they thought let they be. They thought Anubis would be a lot simpler. It got a bit scary at the end. And I think, to be fair to them, stepped up when they needed to step up. End of Vertigo, lots of errors. Might have some nightmares about that final round that took them a chance to go into overtime, but got taken down in regulation, and now it almost feels like they are playing with a little bit of anger and frustration. Sometimes you can kind of tell that with in-game body language, can't you? With how flicky they are or what their movement's like. I think they know they shouldn't really be in this position. They have to sweat for this victory now. mopoz attempting the Zeus there, but too far away.
Maybe just holding on to what they have here. Not too sure. I mean, you're not able to do very much from here. Adam S just trying to hold a little bit of an off angle. Does land a quick dink. No more shots for him, though, unfortunately. Stadodo sticking around. Trying to catch the back of someone if he can, but not going to happen for him. 3-1, ex-ENEIDA. Keen start on this here T side. It's probably one of the best situations, to be honest. You know, winning the pistol is nice, but if you win that force buy and keep them down and out, keep them reset, you can see even the buy coming into the 5th round is a little rough around the edges and costs them everything. So, really quite scary for Movistar Koi.
Yeah, and we can confirm now that Fours will be awaiting the winner of this game. So they beat Aurora 2-0. Of course, Aurora were an invited team and Fours came through the open qualifier. So, not sure that's an upset. They're two very evenly ranked teams, but in that sense, it is interesting. Polbandana early removal for Movistar Koi here. mopoz still playing with this smoke and playing with it beautifully. Saltovsky had no idea the MP9 was close in that position. It's a free AK upgrade for mopoz. Stadodo holds in mid to remove Kenzizor, and he taps down Munch beautifully. This is a good settler for Movistar Koi.
But yeah, on the back end with his flaming UMP. Oh, that's a little awkward for him. He does survive, but they've spotted him now. Here we go, UMP. He knows something about this gun that we don't. Not going to survive for too much longer, however. So Movistar Koi looking to close this gap pretty quickly. Very clean round there. Denying the bomb plant. So the funds, therefore, of the T side will start to run out quite quickly. They're going to take a timeout as they aim to stay ahead.
Yeah, winning around with 4 alive there when you feel like it's an absolute necessity. Very important. For their own feelings, of course, as well. But a lot of economy to break down on the ex-ENEIDA side. Buria, of course, hasn't invested in anything yet. Hasn't brought up his AK. He has now, but he had 8.4k before that. Yeah, there's been some very interesting recent results for Koi, of course, in the major cycle. Of course, coming through all the way from the open qualifier. Started off against Betera, beat them. They lost to 9. They beat Spirit, that I mentioned earlier, of course. That was their first ever game with Shiro. Lost 3 in a row. Ex-Thunderflash, who, of course, then became Enterprise. Saw, and then Navi. Of course, you'd expect them to lose to Navi. And they beat Fnatic. So they've been up and down. And mopoz been up and down today as well. So far at the moment, though, he is up. And that is some confident play to deal with Kenzizor. Not even refaced in time by Buria either. He almost gets taken down, but he escapes just around into Jaguar.
Yeah, really solid opening. Movistar Koi finding their groove then once the guns have come into play. The relentless aggression on B, as is very, very popular at the moment. Proving to be a lot for ex-ENEIDA to deal with. Just ultimately no contest into this round. They'll look for a reposition. Maybe go A. But I don't know, man. It might just be a save, to be honest. I guess they'll give A little look. It can be an easy bomb site to get control of.
It can. Very often it is left open. And retakes are very common. That's what makes it, for me, one of the best maps in the pool now. Both sites very retakeable, makes for some exciting rounds. I think a step has been made there, if I'm not mistaken, so maybe that'll be heard by the donut player, but they'll be able to boost up Burrier on the tree. Davy G holding that long range angle just in case, and there's that nice swing from Just. Damage done by Davy G, but now Polbandana has been tagged as well. And look at Mr. mopoz coming in on this flank. Should get this second too, but no, he's not ready for there to be another one directly in front of him. Polbandana gets away with it on low HP and can now save the AWP too. So, important for ex-ENEIDA, but Movistar Koi make that one look comfortable.
Okay, getting into a pretty good position here for the CT side then. ex-ENEIDA, what is the game plan for this? It looks like they're going to try and spread the wealth, get an AWP into action, few upgraded pistols around it. Definitely curious to see what the move is going to be here. Polbandana with a pretty nice spawn for it, but he's immediately smoked off. So, not really much that he can do to stop any kind of aggression or pushes. Got a clear idea of what they wanted to do, but it has just been thwarted. Really, really good look here from Movistar Koi in terms of, you know, the defaults and the protocols.
Yeah, I like it too. Lane control, of course, because just locks off so much of the map for a T side to try and regather. Of course, they know that the AWP's been saved, or at least know an AK's been saved. So they'll be wary of at least one gun. Full walk A. Looks like it could be the answer. And that is just when Movistar Koi start to ebb back over toward the site itself to defend. You'd expect the pistols to jump in first. The Deagle looking to try and get a cheeky one dig. And then the AWP to play off the back of it. What can they do?
Munch up top, nothing presenting for him. Just has to be a little careful. Molotov will split them up nicely. Decent nade in. Oh, okay, never mind. Bounces back to him. Awkward, but, you know, they're distracted away. They have no utility to cover off the choke points, and they will get crunched. Just an Adam finding all the kills in the end. Movistar Koi take the lead. ex-ENEIDA then, let's see. This is where they need to answer back.
We know that they do like to take their time on some of these T-gun rounds, so maybe on a proper purchase, some pace change up has worked for them in previous maps in this series. Let's see if they can try something like that again. Maybe not this time. Ooh, flash will come through. Adam S. That's unfortunate timing for him to start spraying that smoke. I think he committed to that just before that flash came over. Then he realised, uh-oh, someone's charging through, and couldn't adjust. So, nice opening find.
Yeah, really solidly done. Just on the off angle here. Good timing on the peak for one. Oh, able to back away and reset the game as well. Kenzazor low is an easy pickup. Just playing very, very well right now. Spam through from mopoz. He's instantly traded, but he's done enough. Polbandana and Saltovsky, the only two remaining then. I'm going to go down. Ooh, and just got to be careful. Molotov nearly burns his toes off. Bomb plant here. We'll see what the reset game looks like. Great flash over the top. Movistar Koi. Very, very impressive indeed. Saltovsky against 3.
You saw what he could do with the scout. What can he do with the AK? Many a clutch has been won from this box in the past. And Just is going to be the one holding the bomb. He's the one who's really low HP, of course. That's an easy instant tap. Now the time's running low, but unfortunately it's a bit whiffy on the second. I was feeling it for a moment. But not to be on this occasion. Movistar Koi take a lead at 5-3. And they're looking all the more comfortable suddenly, I believe. Probably feeling a lot better about things, especially economically after those rounds. ex-ENEIDA on Tech 9s again.
Yeah, I mean, looking to rush their way in. Could be wise. Could work for them. The speed has been pretty effective in places for ex-ENEIDA. It looks like a fast one towards A, not fully committing to it, though. Just trying to fake them out a little bit. And you can see it draws some attention, but it also means that Movistar Koi are going to bolster themselves on B. Much more forward-facing defense over here, and might start to try and gather some info as well. Footsteps into cave. They've got a man over at shelf.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think they have an idea that it was a fake out, and now they're going to come B.
Yeah, nice little tag from mopoz as well. You mentioned having players towards shelf. That makes it very hard to cross. Well, they do have smokes. This little setup for Adam and Davy G, and we cut to base. Flash will come over. It does blind up Davy G a tiny bit, but not enough. And there is the support from Adam. Davy G gets 3. And just will remove the last nicely. Again, all 5 up for Movistar Koi. They've changed around their fortunes. Easy to get caught out by a buy like that when the fast-moving Tech 9s are in play, but ex-ENEIDA maybe overthink it slightly and go back into the mixer. Right. Is back on his sniper again. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, do like the position that they have with that sniper for sure. And he has looked pretty good on this map. Dodo, his counterpart on the other side, also got the AWP. He's looked a little quieter series-wise. Better on this map, potentially. So, we'll see if he can translate that. Oh, my goodness, mopoz. I think blinding himself up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Didn't rightly know where to go. And he will go down. So, that's a bit of a blunder.
It's those sort of opening kills that Movistar in the last at least 5 or 6 rounds have been very good at not giving up, and Davy G's not just expecting a player to wander through Jaguar and Cave off the back of it. So yeah, that's probably round done already with them concentrated on clearing out A and the top of mid. They know that B is open and has been taken. Obviously, retake is very much doable with the amount of money they have left, but unless Adam suddenly found 2 kills right there, right then, if they over-peaked toward long and into that red room angle, that's the only way they probably would have considered it. And of course, ex-ENEIDA are not going to give them anything like that. I would love to see a CS tournament one day. I think there'll be a lot of things that can be abused pretty easily with this idea, but I'd love to see a tournament one day where economy is no problem. Just a random charity tournament, perhaps. No economy, which means every single round retakes happen, which would be fun, at least in my opinion. More retake practice. It's like playing retakes, you know, on servers, but in a professional match. Just something for fun in the future. Because saving sucks for watchers and players.
Saving does indeed suck. But, you know, has to happen from time to time. We've actually done quite well not having a terrible amount of saves. Anubis had a fair amount in the beginning, but these guys have been scrapping solidly. Adam S going to get up on towards shelf for a quick move here. Nothing presenting, unfortunately. Their utility, too strong, scaring them away. And he's not getting the fight that he so desired there.
Kenzizor. That's the second time he's charged through that bottom mid smoke with the flash, but first time he was successful. Not this time. Last 2 rounds of the half. Are we looking at a 6-6 to make it very interesting, or are we looking at something in Movistar Koi's favour? Re-aggression toward lane. Davy G about to swing with the help from behind, and mopoz and Davy G make it look easy. Munch and Slotowski are left to try and just take some duels on the map. And it's looking unlikely to even make that happen. He's managed to put himself in a position on A where Just doesn't know he's there, but I think already they're thinking about saving the AWP.
Yeah, it is entirely possible. I mean, the 7th is absolutely on the horizon here, and Just will go digging. Oh, wow. Loses the fight, but the trade is instantaneous. Saltovsky has committed to the save here. 25 seconds left in the round for him to do that, so super clean once again from Movistar Koi. Nothing to worry about for them moving forwards, and indeed, there will be a buy for ex-ENEIDA as well. So, financially speaking, we are all even. It's just a case of where the rounds end up. 8-4 would be a really, really nice cushion to work with, especially given ex-ENEIDA's history on the pistols. They've looked very, very good there. Saltovsky now, got to be careful. Oh, they're on him. He somehow lives. That's hilarious. Again, smokes in this game have just been an absolute bastion of madness. Either way, 7-4, ex-ENEIDA battling for number 5.
See if they can at least keep it close. 2 is a significant difference than a gap of 4. Kenzazor once again. Sammy wins it. Of course, very, very low. And he's been forced back away. Can just hit a bullet through it. He can't. And mopoz has gone hunting too. On the edge of that long smoke. Damage looking to try and trade it. But he can't see Polbandana. He's just gifting these kills over to ex-ENEIDA. Surprising stuff. And now in a 2v4, even though Polbandana and Kenzazor are low, you'd feel like this is a good chance to at least keep it close. Does just want to advance now. He will do now, but he's going to advance into 3 players, so it's not going to happen. 7-5, this game's still very much in the balance. We'll see which way it goes after a quick break.
That same old feeling. Don't know what's right or wrong. Searching for meaning. I've been thinking about it way too long. So whatever you long for, don't give up along the way. Just don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let go. No more competing, bound to your inner voice, yeah. Things seem misleading, just until you stop and make your choice. So whatever you long for, don't give up along the way. Just don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let go. Let it 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 go. It's a beautiful.
Second half underway here, as these two teams have been very, very difficult to split on Ancient, and to be fair, on Vertigo a little bit as well, so it does seem like the competition heated up quite a bit after that first map. ex-ENEIDA looking to stay alive, of course. It would be a hell of a thing if they were able to upset Movistar Koi. Meanwhile, even the 2-1 here is somewhat of a disappointment from Movistar Koi, but they will take it. I'm sure it's much better than the loss. Smoke coming in towards mid, trying to work around it on both sides. Kenzizor with his last bullet will eliminate Stododo.
That's a cheeky one. And every single thing that goes ex-ENEIDA's way like that can snowball. Movistar Koi could feel the pressure. Polbandana in the open. Look what they're going to face, though. Nice opening frag, and then in goes the dualies. But Munch has played a little bit too aggressively there, and it's falling apart in a matter of 1 second. 4 kills have come through. ENEIDA's going to be way too deep. Burrio's been smoked off. Munch dropping down into the grasp there in main was a little bit too much, and just finds 3 kills from all of that. Burrio will charge his way in, but of course he is heard, and there's the swing. Big quad kill from Just. That really swung unexpectedly.
Mental. Absolutely mental as this game continues to deliver in that sense. Movistar Koi, though, big pistol from them. And, yeah, not really too many kills coming back round for ex-ENEIDA. They'll eco this one out, and it is all ships a-go into that first rifle round, unfortunately. All hands on deck. Oh! Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Listen, man, not the worst round for it to happen, you know. Get it out of your system, and it was a little bit of an accident there. They're running around as a group. But this is it, man. When you're playing in the officials, you know, you got to get that habit out of your system. Spamming the old right-click, left-click, having a look at your knife, you know.
Frustrating, but oh well. Because it's not on a crazily important round. Time for Just to farm. Okay, only one. I don't need to be relatively careful because there's an AK still here. And there's 2 MAC-10s and an AK to recover it. Thankfully, mopoz is doing great work long range here. And he's actually managed to take all 4 of them. That was not easy from that range to calmly tap away like he did. That was a little bit too dangerous there to lose the AK, but they remove it from the opponent's grasps comfortably, thanks to mopoz. The 4-round lead is confirmed comfortably.
All right, let's see. I'm very curious to see what ex-ENEIDA have got in store for us. Well, they've got a nice early kill onto Adam S to begin things, and it looks set to continue. Polbandana, double kill for him. That'll be that, to be honest.
Wow.
Burrio coming in from behind, not even 30 seconds into the round. Oh, and it's almost over. And they just denied that speedy one as Stododo takes a couple of heads. Fair play. But no dice for the round with only 3 HP.
Yeah, there's been no easy game for either one of these two teams in this so far. There's been no big gap that has been pulled clear. ex-ENEIDA once again going to be keeping it close on this all-important gun round. Stododo saving is pretty important if he manages to do so, but it's a whole 50 seconds. I mean, you'd think maybe ex-ENEIDA will give it a bit of a glance. I think they know where he's gone to. Kind of locked in either side. Look where Saltovsky is. So, yeah, I think with 650 in the bank, and the loss bonus that will come through, maybe they can afford to buy on 2 more, and they can get 3 AKs and 1 Galil. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but Stododo is about to be pushed upon. It is genuinely a whole minute worth of saving, which is tough to do when you're this low, but of course, ex-ENEIDA have to think about their own money as well. S4 has definitely got him locked in, and he might be the man to go checking for this one. Could even kill him after time now. Well, that would be something. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. What is going to work? This timing's working out perfectly for Saltovsky if he gets the kill. Oh, he's creeping up for it. Hello. 650 in the bank only. The absolute worst possible thing to happen, and the fastest timeout I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely. They are a little annoyed by that, I would imagine, and now forced into making a force, to be honest, where they may well have taken a second. I think they probably would have worked around it, but now it's an even worse economic situation. All the same, ex-ENEIDA really does set them up nicely. They win this. They can deny bomb plants away. You'd be up to like 9-8 before the next rifle buy comes in, and even then it might not be the best. So, yeah, Movistar Koi have maybe considered that a little. Oh, double stacking the timeouts, man. They're within two minds about the buy, I think. They are actually going to go for it. You know, Adam went in for a Glil, then he refunded it. Now they're back in. Davy G seems to have made the decision. Pressure's on. Pressure's on, and I think emotions are running high here.
Yeah, it's now, once again, a tough situation. Yeah, and I think... I say a timeout was called quickly. They probably was called while Saltovsky was while Stododo, sorry, was saving. But they put in a second one after that. So obviously a lot to chat about. They decided to go for a full investment, and now this could get out of hand. At this point, it might be 9-9 before Movistar Koi get another proper buy again. This full investment goes south. It's 9-7, then 9-8. After the eco, then finally they have guns again. You expect the utility will be good at that point. But that, of course, assumes that ex-ENEIDA take this round, and that might not be a comfortable assumption.
Ooh, but yeah, gotta be careful. Not expecting them up so close. He does well to find one there, to be honest with you. But it's a bit of a panicked response. On advantage swinging in, Saltovsky going to get smoked and flashed off just for good measure. So in theory, they've gained control of the B bomb site, but a bit slowly. Cave Boys dealt with, unfortunately. They're trying to worm their way in. They will do so, get that bomb planted, but you can see Kenzizor has an open track to nearly find two. Very, very competitive here. The retake in full swing. A fair bit of utility to work with. A little bit of a knee spotted as Kenzizor will finish off mopoz. Gotta be one in Cave. They confirm him and leave it all down to Stododo. They know where he's at now as well, and he doesn't have any armor, so that's not looking too ideal. He was close for a second there, just a millimeter off, really. Defuse gonna happen. His life taken, and another round for ex-ENEIDA.
Oh, frustrations, I think, will be creeping in here for Movistar Koi. Of course, plant is good. Already a full investment for mopoz. I'll be questioning whether they commit to that. He may resell that AK at this point. We'll see. But it looks like they are sticking with it. One hero AK and pistols to surround it. Maybe a slightly questionable investment there for Movistar Koi. Wanting at least something to work with. They had a 4v3 in that previous round. They had the bomb down, but Kenzizor just did so much work. First kill, spray transfer, last 5 bullets or so. 3 of those connected on that transfer. Of course, got them stuck behind pillars and stuck in positions where they couldn't trade each other. Let's see. What can mopoz do with an all-important AK-47? Already tagged down to 62, which is awkward, and no one else on the team has Kevlar, of course, so he's going to have to stick with it.
They're going to make it work here on the trades. 4 in Cave, are you kidding? You know, there's no way this doesn't work. Polbandana is the only one on B for now, so they get a free bomb plant. I think they'll be very happy with that. Davy G, the first one to fall, just trying to trade his teammate out. Not looking too good here. Fully ammoed up. Kenzizor comes around the corner to dish out the damage. mopoz, they've left him in Cave. They're on the way to cave, by the way, and he just gets completely blindsided by it. He was like, oh, okay, I'll save my AK, but they denied him. So, very unfortunate indeed. But bomb plant, pretty good return on the investment, to be fair. And mopoz probably won't feel the burn from the hero AK.
Yeah, he's going to have to just commit to a Galil instead, which is not perfect, but at least it gave him something to work with. I've got to say props to Kenzisor for getting that flash in action as quickly as possible once they all realised that Movistar Koi were out toward the site itself. Kenzisor threw that deep flash in, make sure they didn't get peeked first from behind the site, looking down that long area. They got the chance to peek first with blinded enemies. And it worked out nicely. Gap is 1 round. Breakage of the smoke. For Sododo to look for something. Sees nothing. And with that information, they'll try and take mid. Kenzisor will do exactly the same. He's missed the timing on them trying to work their way out.
Yep, Sododo catches Kenzisor just as the smokes were being replenished. So you're up close. Here's a lot of the information here, trying to just keep control of cave, but Movistar Koi in the all-important round have the opener.
All these kills becoming ever more important. It'll be a tough lower bracket run for Movistar Koi if they are to fall into that lower bracket, don't forget, because on their side of the opening round, it was Fours and Aurora. And of course, Fours beat Aurora 2-0. So, no game against Aurora, even with them in a bit of a weird phase at the moment. Playing Belchlock, of course, is a bit different. So they need to secure these sorts of rounds. Aurora would still be a tough one. Munch advances. Buria takes 1-2. It could still get out of hand. Suddenly, a 2v2 again. Buria close. The angle's being held by Sododo though, and that's an all-important AWP shot. It's Polbandana in a 1 versus 2. And he does actually hit a bullet on Sododo there through the edge of the wall, but Sododo holds firm, and it's Movistar Koi to reach double digits first.
Yeah, biggest impact round Sododo's had in quite a while there. Opener and the 2 closers. So very, very important indeed. Forcing a timeout here from ex-ENEIDA. Slipping away a little bit. They've still got money to buy, but then Kenzisor not really. You know, it's going to be messy here. And it might just be the end of the road if they lose this one, to be honest. That would be so, so heartbreaking after some pretty good performances here throughout this map, throughout this series. So we shall see. Timeout to end all timeouts.
Yeah. As I said, of course, it's Aurora in the lower bracket for one of these two, but whoever wins, it's Fours in the upper. That will be the mainstream broadcast, if I am not mistaken, later tonight. Technically only an hour away at this point. This stream will be covering 9 Pandas versus 1 of Havu or Spirit Academy, and right now they're locked in a map 3 as well. Spirit Academy 9-6 up on Havu at the moment. Talk about with that team if we get a chance to. We shall see. But for the here and now, Polbandana will smoke the molly and go straight through it with that smoke up toward doors. He has lane control. But of course, when it comes to utility for ex-ENEIDA, it's 1 minute 20 and they have 1 smoke left. That could be the problem. But that control that Polbandana has worked out for a kill, and that is enough for now.
Yeah, they can absolutely do something with that and, you know, just scaring Movistar Koi off. Very slowly building up towards the A-bomb site. And what's the game plan over here? They do have a fair amount of utility, but do they want to give their position away? Maybe not just yet. Plenty of time and a good couple of options to make some noise. Really quieting down here But they will start this execute towards the A-bomb site. Davy G going to open up onto Kenz's or pretty big kill from him. Cuts off. Oh, the cube area. Bomb just goes barreling on in, not really expecting anyone to be around. And will lose his life. So we're still on here. 3v3. Slower bomb plant means that the CTs can get themselves into a good position to mount this here retake. 2 coming in from Temple. Adam is the line of defense around this corner. Sees the shadow, gets the pre-fire in, and now knows there's another one there as well. Surely enough has been done by Adam. Polbandana goes down. Burya with 2 quick headies, but where is this last player? He doesn't rightly know. Davy G makes the noise, gets tagged down. He does have a kit, so Davy G got to be careful here. Just jumping across, trying to bait him off, and Burya not going for the hold. Has to give it up, taking the AWP, and will indeed concede the round.
Very spooky for Davy G, but it's an absolute masterclass at the end there. Jumping across, almost peeking but not peeking, judging his player model to perfection because he was only 1 bullet from death, and Burya won't even be able to save either. Bomb blast will take him down. We know how big that bomb radius is on Ancient. Nice try from Burya, but not to be. Davy G just a little bit too smart. And they're edging ever closer. 11-8 is going to turn to 12-8 because they're basically full eco. Only 1 deagle purchased. Huge round goes Movistar Koi's way.
Yeah, looking very, very good for Movistar Koi now. Should be able to solidify the winning position, but we'll see. Burya with his deagle. Oh, he was a monster. He had a round on Anubis, didn't he, on that T side, but not quite as monstrous this time.
Got a free A-bomb site in front of them, but of course little do they know. Just being extra cautious, extra patient. They know this is one you have to take cleanly. It would be a collapse and a bit of a minor nightmare. They are going to clear it safely. I like the thought process of not using any smokes in this scenario as well, because if there's a player up close, it gives them nothing to play around or play cheekily with. Nice taps from Munch. That will give him an AK to pick up. There's no reason not to go for this if you're ex-ENEIDA, so Movistar Koi do need to keep their wits about them here.
We'll see. Yeah, it could get a little bit weird. And they are sticking around for it. Kenz is all going to fall. Munch is now backing away. Polbandana, though, on the Mac-10. Holding for a bit of an exit. Ooh, he's a bit close. And just his panic spraying right here, but correct with the final few bullets to make sure there ain't no money being made. 12-8. Absolutely secured. This is going to be difficult. It's a big ask of ex-ENEIDA. They've looked great individually, you know, I think surprising a lot of people with their play over the course of this series. Quite literally as well, not just in the sense of, oh, I couldn't believe they've done this, but the way that they play is just very, very unpredictable. Losing Munch there at the end, yeah, it's going to make life a little harder. He will not have as much utility, won't have that one-tap potential, but 4 rounds in a row for a team that lack a bit of direction, lack a bit of discipline. It's going to be hard.
Let's see. Can they stay alive a little bit longer? Or is it Aurora next for ex-ENEIDA and Fours next for Movistar Koi? Polbandana will right hit the smoke at a good timing. Mopoz charging through, does a lot of damage. And Burya is hurt as well. But they have got away with this opening kill. Davy G will try and push a little bit more aggressively through K. There's no one in the close cubbies. So maybe this smoke he could use to his advantage. Burya will just get away from it. But Polbandana can't. And the trade finally comes through. 4v4. They've got some pretty decent advanced positions here, especially with the bomb in Cave 2. Zoltowski's trying to hold them at bay, and with Burya, the old EC Kiev combination trying to work. But again, a 1-for-1. 3v3.
Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? They still do have pretty good control of the B-bomb site. Movistar Koya, you know, halfway in, deep in cave, but not much towards the ramp. Adam, I think he knows that there's maybe some action coming his way, taking a very, very passive hold. Kentazor is not going to check this. Super clean angle from Adam in that situation. Yeah, damn. Burya, incredibly low. Surely not long for the world. Decent damage, but not looking good. Munch was the A player. He was around on B, started to back away. And a really, really nice adjustment from Movistar Koi. Given the limited space that they had, they were like, okay, I got to read on this. If they come our way, we should have an easy ride of it. Munch traded out quickly. 13-8 there on the final map, and Movistar Riders will take the series 2-1. A hard-fought battle. A very, very hard-fought battle. We thought they would get it done in 2, particularly after a 9-3 opening half on Anubis. But yeah, ex-ENEIDA, I think, really exceeding expectations there.
Yeah, I mean, they absolutely put on a good showing. It's just that there's this